All right, so this is a question where having a graphing calculator would be so easy. We would just plug these two in and see where they're intersecting, because that's really what they're asking for us. When they ask us what is the price per pound of beef when it's equal to the price per pound of chicken, they're asking for a solution or where the intersection is, right? And so when we're dealing with that, what we really realize is that if we were to rewrite these problems, what we really see is that this is y as linear, like slope-intercept form, 2.35, or actually I'll take this even a step further. Y equals 0.25x plus 2.35. So I just rewrote this in slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. And then here we would have y equals 0.40x plus 1.75. And if we want to know where two lines intersect, and you already have y by itself here, you can just set them equal to each other. This is also considered like a form of substitution. Well, if y equals all of this, and I see y up here, then why not just take all of this and put that there? And that's really what we can do here. So I can now rewrite the problem as 0.4, I'm going to put 0.4 x plus 1.75 is equal to 0.25x plus 2.35. I'm going to subtract by 0.25x here. So that way I can stay positive with my x value. That just helps me make less mistakes. And what does that give me? That would be 20 minus 5, so 15. So 0.15x plus 1.75 equals 2.35. And some of you all can do these like all in one step. That's great. I'm just showing the intermediary steps in case it helps those that aren't as comfortable with it. And I now want to get 1.75 to the other side, so I'll go ahead and subtract that. Well, we got to go old school here. Check this out. So 0.15x equals, so that becomes 0. Knock that out. That becomes 13. That becomes uno. So that's 3, 6. And then that becomes 0. So 0.15x equals 0.6. So essentially, how many times does 15 go into 60? That would be 4x equals 4. And now what they're asking is what's the price gonna be? Well, thankfully 4 is not on here to possibly confuse us. But what we can do is, now that we know what x is, which is the amount of weeks, it's what we essentially figured out is how long it takes before they're the same price, but we don't know what that price is. So we can actually plug 4 into any which of these two equations to solve for it. And it looks like, because we're multiplying, I'd rather multiply 0.25 because that's quarters. So we have 2.35 plus 0.25 times 4 is just $1, 1.00. So that would be 3.35, and that gives us the answer of D. Nice way to show you how to do this with a few steps right there in the middle for you to cut you some time.